Hi everybody and welcome to Whiskey Pilgrim, to my top 5 whiskies of the year, 2020. Yeah, it's that time of the year. And I'm actually very early with releasing this video. And just to point out already, if you hear anything, that's my dishwasher. Or not my dishwasher, my washing machine basically is on. So, on full speed, so yeah. Hopefully it doesn't bother too much. So, this is my top 5, 2020. The year is still not done yet. We still have all December, but still. I felt like I have my top 5 already figured out. And, I want to say to everyone, big thank you. To everyone who has subscribed and still subscribed to me, followed me on this journey, also liked, disliked, comment and so on, or even tried to do some spam on my channel now with some porno sites or whatever the fuck it is. Seriously, very interesting stuff going on. But still, I'm getting closer now to 200 subscribers, or at least getting closer, so cool. Thank you everybody. Also, this is my top 5, as I said already, like 5 times maybe. And 2020 has been quite a chaotic year for us all. Things happened, and but still I have my health. I have no one that I know of that has been badly hurt because of this, economically or health-wise, or died, so I'm very thankful. Seriously, I'm not a religious person, but I'm very thankful that no one that I know of so far has been, suffered from this. But there are people suffering, so I will just toast to everyone that keep on fighting this fucking shit. Stay strong. Good stuff. You probably wonder what's in that glass. I'm gonna tell you later on. I'm gonna put a link up here or something like that, just a notion where my top 5 starts, because I'm gonna be rambling a little bit. So sorry about that. So 2020 being how it is. A lot of things that I was supposed to do has been cancelled, but like I said before, it just happens. I mean, I'm very thankful that nothing bad has happened to me or anyone that I love or care about, so I'm very thankful for that. There's always next year or the year before that, so so let's start to talk a little bit of this top 5 videos. Hopefully it won't be too long, but I know it will be. I'm gonna do a very, structure thing here, how it is. I will actually promote an album that I think is the album of the year, the song of the year, and a music video of the year. Yeah, clickbait, right? No, not really, but still there are some stuff I just wanna get out there. And also then I will do 2 honorable mentions that didn't make my list, or were really close to make my list actually. And they will surprise people a lot. I might get a lot of dislikes because of these honorable mentions, and then I will have my top 5. So yeah. So let's talk about the album of the year. And as you all know, I like metal. I'm such a metal. Not always. And this album is actually gonna surprise a lot of people. But I would highly recommend people to actually listen to this album on Spotify. I don't get paid or anything. And this is my view. Leave it or take it, whatever. It is just my, this is my taste. This is what I really liked. It's a really great album. It's from a Danish metal band, or a black metal band they started out with, but they have now started more and more a transgression or evolution of doing other stuff. It has a fabulously good singer. I don't know her name, unfortunately. Should have checked it out before. But this is their album, and this is their latest album. It's called Folksange by Mørkur. Mørkur, which means darkness or dark. In Icelandic, or in Swedish called mörker. So it's quite close to mörker. Songs on this album are both in English, Swedish, Danish, and also in Norwegian. So yeah, fucking fabulously good album, seriously. I highly recommend check it out. Very different from what they have done before, but I do like this a lot. So now we got that out of our hands, right? Now we're gonna do probably the best song this year so far. It just came out a few weeks ago, or maybe it was a month ago. And I've just been listening to it repeatedly since it came out. It's a single from a new album coming out next year. Because if that album had come out this year, I would have definitely put that on my number one album this year. And that is, I'm just going to show a picture here. Hopefully I can keep that picture. Beep, somewhere here. That is, let's see what the song's called now. Sing for the Damage We Have Done by Hierarchy for the Sky, which is an Austrian band. Fucking amazing band. Yeah. So this song is amazing. Such a good song. It's like probably one of their best songs they've done. Usually I do like the Funeral Dream song, but this is just amazing. So please check that song out. And now for my music videos. This is gonna sound really weird. This is supposed to be whiskey, right? But I'm just gonna do this really fast. I have 2 videos I want you to check out if you like metal, or yeah. First one is from Cattle Decapitation, Bring Back the Plague. Seriously, watch that video. Bring Back the Plague. And the next one will be Eskimo Cowboy with Hypa Hypa, which is fucking amazing, because I barely got to sleep that night when I actually heard the song because I got in such a party mood. And that was a good song to have for 2020, seriously. Especially you need to watch the music video. But seriously, fucking amazing. I've tried to see if I can put a link here or something. Check it out, please. So, let's get into the honorable mentions. Yeah, so these honorable mentions is gonna probably shock people. Especially one of them. I do know that. But that's why I'm also doing this. They were both really good. But I still think the whiskeys that I have put on my top 5 this year are, in my view, better. And you can also agree to disagree or put the dislike button if you don't like what I'm saying here. But let's start with the first one. The first one is probably the first time in a very long time that I actually bought anything from this distillery. Basically because I haven't really liked what they put it out. Not because I've tried it, but just because I think it's overpriced stuff that's come out from them. And no, I don't want to pay a lot of money for NAS whiskies. I don't say NAS whiskies are bad, but I do not want to pay that for whiskies. And especially if you want to have something good, you have to pay a lot more, and you're not going to get them because they are the committee releases. So, oh, committee releases, he says. Then you're already going to guess maybe what this is. Yeah, it's an Ardbeg. Yeah, Trivan batch 2. Yeah, it's really good, seriously. But still, it's good, but you know, it's very pricey, like 180 euros I think I paid for this one. It's still cheaper than 22-year-old. That cost like 500 euros or something like that for like 3 years more. But still, that one is probably good as well. It's really good stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna put it here. So that is the first honorable mention, so to say. Now to the second one, the last one. I think a lot of people are gonna be shocked because a lot of people are gonna put this probably at their whiskey of the year 2020. It came out last year, at the end of last year. We didn't get here in Sweden before like in May, I think it was May or March. I was able to get it because of COVID and new regulations at Systembolaget that didn't make me be able to require it. But anyway, they had a second release here in Sweden of it, and I managed to require a few bottles of it. So, and I tried it because I heard so much good about it, and it is really good. Seriously, it's fucking amazing. But still, there are other whiskies I think that are good. It is still an exceptionally good whiskies, and it would definitely have made my number 6 whiskey of the year if I would have done a top 10. But it is from my beloved Scottish region. Yeah, it's Scottish whiskey as well. Campbellton, yeah. Drum roll, right? What's he gonna do here? It's this one. We all heard of this one. They killed Karen. 8-year-old sherry cask. The castrate one, yeah. I know. It's just an arbor mash. It's fucking amazing. Just look at that color, seriously. Even though it's quite dark here now. That's amazing. It is good, seriously. If you can ever try any of these, seriously do it. But still, yeah, it's good, but there are other things that I have liked more this year. And one of those on my top 5 that I'm going to go into very, very soon. It's a bottle that I've had for quite some time, but still, if you can get a chance to try these, do it. If you can find this bottle, buy it if you want to. This one is so much more expensive. I think I could get 2 of these for the price of 1 here in Sweden, so yeah. And I think this was like a hero whiskey of Aquavita. Well, it's good, seriously. I do not say anything bad about more than that, but I think there are better whiskies. Just my opinion. And I'm gonna get so much dislike for that. I don't give a shit. Seriously, it's my view, my point of view. So yeah. Anyway, let's start with number 5 this year. My number 5 is a whiskey that I've had for quite some time actually, but I actually chose to put it on here because I really want to highlight this whiskey because it is amazing, seriously. It is amazing. Amazing, you know. No, but it is really good. So you don't see it there. But it can be quite hard to get hold of. It can be quite expensive. For me, it's very expensive because I had to order it from the UK when Master of Malt still sent it to Sweden. That was a year ago. But I managed to get hold of it because I did try some of these many years before and I was like blown away. And then Master of Malt didn't have it because it was sold out. It took them quite some time to get it. But still. This is fucking amazing whiskey. It is an American whiskey. It's a Texas whiskey, and if you know my whiskey collection, you know I only have whiskey from one Texas distillery. I had a whiskey last year. I think that was my 3rd or 4th whiskey of the year from this distillery as well. Yeah, and that was from the Boutique Malt Company. So that was more like his independent bottling version. But it's this one. Seriously, the Balcones True Blue. Seriously, 100 proof. If you get your hands on it, I would highly recommend you to buy this. It is amazing, in my view. This American whiskey, or blue corn whiskey, it's just incredible. Seriously, this is just incredible stuff. And this is also really good stuff. But more about this one later on. So yeah, this is my whiskey, 5th whiskey of the year. Let's put it here. So, hopefully that you didn't hear my neighbors probably throwing down some furniture or whatever the fuck they did. My number 4 whiskey of the year will be a whiskey that I bought for my birthday this year. And I found it in Copenhagen. I thought I wasn't going to find it. I thought it was just going to be a one-off thing they did, but apparently they are releasing another one this year. Or have released another one. So hopefully I can get hold of it more. And still know it's going to be expensive. It's going to be very limited and all that. But I don't give a shit. This is really good stuff. It's the most expensive one on my top 5 whiskies of the year. It is also the highest age statement on my whiskey of the year. Or my top 5 whiskies of the year. And that is this one. The Longrow. This here, 21-year-old. Yeah. I really like this one, seriously. I'm trying to savor as much as I can. Because, yeah. It is so good. See if I don't drop anything. Yeah. So, yeah. My number 4 is this one. Seriously. It's really good. It is really expensive. So, and you might not find the first batch now they did, what do you call it? If you can find it in a pub or somewhere, on a tasting festival, seriously try this. I highly recommend you. And if you have the money, if you really want to buy, seriously, this is fucking amazing. Anyway, now we're going to get into my number 3. Because as you might understand, I'm not getting into the flavor profile or anything like that. I'm not really... I had done a review on this one and a review on this one. So, that's okay. My number 3... yeah, is going to be Swedish whiskey. Yeah, this whiskey comes from a Swedish independent bottler here called Selected Malts, and they did a series called Selected Sweets. Yeah, and the funny thing I think about this bottle is that it's the old name of the distillery. They did change their name due to a disagreement, but a thing with Compass Box, so they had to change it. So yeah, it used to call Box here in Sweden, now they call High Coast. Yeah, and this is a single cast release they did. Selected Swedes series. It's an 8-year-old single cask high coast whiskey, or box as it says here, which they shouldn't name it because of how Compass Box reacted with it. But anyway, it's just one of 490 bottles. So this is like a really rare one, probably the rarest. This is the rarest one on my list here, but it is really good. It is a sherry hogshead, non-shear filter, no added color. It's just a half-liter bottle. And it is not the youngest one, because this is the youngest one. But yeah, fucking amazing. They did an American Virgin Oak cask, matured one, and an ex-Isla cask as well. But this was the one I was really interested in, because High Coast makes some incredible sherry cask whiskies. So yeah, so if you can get your hold of High Coast Berg, I will put it down here. Seriously, buy it, because it's a really good Swedish sherry cask, fully sherry cask matured whiskey, I think it is. Fucking amazing. But this one is good. You know, look at that color, seriously. Just 8-year-old, and it just is amazing. Seriously. So yeah, seriously. So just unprofessionally do this. There we go. Yeah. So my number 4 is the one I actually thought was going to be my number 1. Number 4. Number 2, I mean. Sorry. Had too much to drink, apparently. But my number 2 is going to be another... Not the... What do you call this? 5 hours later in the video. No, but it's another Campbelltown whiskey. I have tried their last year's release in this series at the distillery when I was there last year, and I wasn't that really in love with it, so I didn't buy it because I just want to try it before. But still, I did try this one, or actually I just bought a bottle because I heard so much good about it. So I was like, I'm gonna take a chance, because it wasn't that expensive. It was like 65 euros here in Sweden. Seriously, fucking steal. Seriously. So it is this one here. It is another Campbelltown whiskey. It is a festival edition, and it is the Glenskoshak 14-year-old Tawny Port peated, Tawny Port Finnish peated whiskey at cask range. Seriously, this whiskey it costs like 65 euros here in Sweden. It's cask range, 14 years old. It says I think it's non-shear filtered, cask range, natural color. So yeah, seriously, if you still find this anywhere in your country, buy it. Seriously, this is fucking amazing. It is wow. You see how much there's left here? It's still quite a few. I have a second bottle of this. I cannot try to save that one for the years to come, but this is fuck me. Seriously. Seriously, this is amazing. Seriously, I cannot explain this one more. You need to try this one. You need to have this in your collection. It's fucking amazing. I don't even like port. That's port Finnish whiskies or port mature whiskies, but this is amazing. It is just so well done. So I'm just gonna pause this one right now, and we're gonna talk about the last one, my number 1 of the year. So stay tuned. So yeah, you see these 2 bottles here? These have been my number 1 whiskies. From 2018 was the Edradauer 12-year-old Caledonia. Seriously. This whiskey, I highly recommend you to have in your collection. It is amazing. Good value whiskey. 2019 was the Anok 24-year-old. It is steal for the money. I mean, you don't pay that much. Still, it is over 100 euros, but still. This is good value money. But you don't pay over 200. I paid 95 euros or something like that, or 90 euros for the Anok 24-year-old in Germany when I found it on a clearance sale, or whatever you call it. Amazing. And yeah, cheers. So some really amazing whiskies. I just want to highlight you, tell you, these are amazing. This is also fucking amazing. So, my number 1 this year is going to surprise a lot of people, because I think a lot of people actually thought I was going to, put the Glenskoshak 14-year-old Tawny Port Finnish peated as my number one. But there is a whiskey that I did try this year, and I have tried it way back as well. And I was also interested in it, and this is a new journey for me, basically. A very new journey for me with this whiskey. And also this style of whiskey. Because, to your surprise, this is actually not a Swedish whiskey. It's not American whiskey. It's not a Scottish whiskey. No. This, people, is an Irish one. Yeah. Amazed, right? And it is this one. The Redbreast 15-year-old, people. Yeah. Redbreast 15-year-old single pot still. Irish whiskey. 46%. It's fucking amazing, seriously. It is quite expensive though. I think I paid like 80 euros for this one here in Sweden. But still, I highly recommend this whiskey. It is amazing. I should probably done a drum roll before, but still. No, this is fucking amazing. I'm gonna do a review on this later on. And I'm actually checking out some more Irish whiskies. So if you have any Irish whiskies you think I should try, please write them in the comment section down below. This is just, fuck me, this is good. This is really good. Now, yeah, highly recommend you to buy this one. So my whiskey of 2020 is the Redbreast 15-year-old. Let's see here. So yeah. And there you go. And you have now probably been thinking, the whiskey in here is this one. No, it's not. This is my whiskey of the year 2020. But this whiskey in here, I'm gonna mention as the best whiskey I have tried this year. Yeah. What's in this glass is the best whiskey I've tried this year. And it's not this one, even though this is my whiskey of the year. But this in here is one of the best whiskeys I have tried in my life. Top 10, definitely. I did a review series, the Hand of Doom special, we're gonna call it. With 3 whiskeys that I have been given or swapped samples with. 2 of them was sent to me by very kind and and a great supporter of this channel, and I have met him as well. Dominic, also known as Meteor Maiden. And he has sent me a bunch of samples for my 100 subscriber. Yeah, when I reached 100 subscribers. I'm very thankful for what he gave me. A lot of interesting samples. And one of them was just blown away by. I haven't tried all of them still. But yeah, this was from the distillery that he wanted me to try. Yeah. So this is the, and I'm gonna pronounce the name again wrong, I'm sorry. Dialoin. 34-year-old 1980 special Diageo release from 2015. Yeah, it is, I don't know if it's cask strength, but it's 50.9% ABV. And that's what I have in this glass. So to Dominic, I want to share it to you. Thank you so much for this. And thank you to everyone else that has been sending me samples. Seriously, I'm so honored for this. Thankful for these opportunities. It's been amazing. And this whiskey, the Daloin, fuck, it is too expensive for me to buy, but I am thankful that I've got the opportunity to try it. And what's in this glass is the last drop of that sample that he gave me. So, thank you, man. Seriously, thank you. Fucking amazing. So yeah, that was my top 5 whiskeys of the year and other shit as well, other stuff as well. So if there's anything you're wondering or want me to clarify, write in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys next time, because I don't have that many videos left. I have one top 3 whiskeys from my Hand of Doom. One live still left. It's gonna be Chasing New Malt Moments. I was supposed to do it this month, but due to things that happened, I couldn't do it. And yeah, I will tell you more about it in that live. I still have 3 more Hand of Doom videos to come out as well. So that's what it's going to be next month. So yeah. So to all of you, I will raise this glass to have followed me on these years. Seriously, thank you everyone. Thank you. And my washer is sounding really loud right now, so sorry. But thank you everybody. Stay safe and yeah. Keep on living life. Be happy. Fight the good fight. And yeah. Cheers, people. Cheers with all my love. Fucking amazing. Take care.